Hey, what's up everyone? This is Zarina, your Upland newbie, bringing the floor today, October 3rd in all Upland cities. Not too much going on in the nodes, but Hollywood did go down a bit on the dollar side. So you might want to check that out because it's not too often that you see these collections dropping down below their normal value, and Hollywood is a good one. Alright, let's look at the floor. So checking it out, what we got here. Looks like a bit of red on the right side of our chart, but on the other side, look at all that green on the upper side of Los Angeles, San Francisco, Queens, Fresno even, Oakland going up, and look at Bakersfield doing its thing. So we're seeing a little bit of movement on the upper side, coming back up, but on the dollar side, we're not seeing a lot that's great. And I'll tell you, on Dallas's end, while you do see the dollar side came up to $10.50, that actually is a below mint, believe it or not. It's a below mint already. So we don't even have collections out, and we have below mint on the dollar side, and it's $10.50. That's pretty expensive. Like, you know, for a below mint, like you can go spend your dollars in Los Angeles and get some below mints at $5. So you might want to consider, you know, what your plan is. And I've had to start thinking about that myself. Like, what's the game plan here? Like, buy these properties that are just under mint, and I'm just like, wow, that's a sweet deal. Why am I buying still? Like, don't I have enough properties? So I've been thinking about that, like just wondering. But you know what I gotta say is just like, I can't resist a good deal, and that's what they do. They throw out those 60% markups, and they're just like, someone is gonna grab this because it's such a good deal, and I'm a sucker for a good deal, I'll tell you. So anyways, I'd say right now, if I were a gambling person, I would not bet on putting my money into Dallas and Arlington. I think they're fairly expensive, just like Las Vegas was. And what do we see happening with Las Vegas? Like, if you go look at it, it's like $525. And remember when things were like $10 or more over there? And look at the upper side, $8,000. And consider the property values. Like some of these markups are pretty decent. Like, it's 300% markup, but that's like FSA players who got their properties really cheap. But other people, you know, there's a lot of people who actually got their properties way over what the floor is, and they have to sell for under mint if they're even going to sell soon, or they just have to wait. Like, consider properties that were minted at like 14,000 UPX in Las Vegas in non-collection areas. Why would someone go grab that right now? Like, they can grab these properties for 8,000 UPX. So what would make them go buy something for 14,000 UPX in some random Las Vegas area? It doesn't make sense. And so that's what you have to kind of think of with Dallas. Like, right now, you don't know where these collections are going to be. And so buying properties that are like 100,000 UPX and you don't even know if it's a collection doesn't seem wise to me. So that's just my thing. I don't think it's worth it. But, you know, that's if your game plan is to eventually sell. So for me, that is my eventual game plan, is to sell a lot of my properties, not all of them, but I do want to sell most of them. So if I want to sell most of them, I need to get them where they're sellable. And if I'm buying things for 100,000 UPX in some random area, just have to think, who would buy that unless it just belongs to them in real life. So, you know, do your research and think about what you're doing, and just remember, make a game plan. All right, happy hunting, people. I'll see you all in Upland.